So Skymeter does smart meters for cars and trucks. I don't know if you noticed traffic on the roads recently and thought about what's going to happen when we're all driving electric cars. I mean, if everyone had a Tesla, what's that going to do for traffic on the roads? And that's something which governments have been thinking about a lot. Transportation departments have really focused on this, and they've realized that usage-based fees are going to become the new standard. We have people driving more and more efficient cars, less and less gas tax, so there's a big budget shortfall to make up to pay for the roads. And what they've decided is one way to do it is to go to the users directly with fees. The other big trend is the environment. In the real world today, not everyone drives a Tesla. So you've got significant emissions, and they've discovered that usage-based fees, whether this is a fees for parking or fees to get into a city, cut emissions citywide by 10%. Happened in 2008 in Milan, 2006 in Stockholm, 2003 in London. The other thing, of course, is it speeds up traffic. So if you're in a world where there are going to be usage-based fees, you need a metering system. And the question is, which one do you want? Do you want the one on the left, which we have today in San Francisco? You've got the parking meters, the fast track gates, don't have all the cameras. I mean, that's what they have in Milan or London. But do you want everything on the left or the system on the right? Skymeter is a flexible system, much more private, multi-charge capability, which eliminates all of the hardware and has a dramatic cost reduction. This sounds like the future when I'm here in the US. In Europe, it's the present. Tell you about one sample customer, a company called Toll Collect, which has been running in Germany since 2005. Q4 of next year, they're going to replace the GPS meters they currently have in 650,000 trucks. Toll Collect, the integrator, is a potential customer of Skymeter. It's a potential $80 million a year customer for us. You've got 200 potential customers like that in the world. You're looking at roughly a $20 billion market. So why is Toll Collect, a multi-billion-dollar company, going to choose Skymeter to work with? First of all, it's a very simple thing, cost advantage. Our deployment cost is roughly half to a tenth of the existing system. This is a Skymeter I have with me right here. Been driving around. Anyone wants to test drive, let me know. You just stick it on your dashboard, plug it into power, and it works. Our operating cost is a half to a quarter of their existing system. And we work at a standalone basis with no gates. Their existing system, GPS system, still needs gates. The second reason they'll work with us is technical innovation. Skymeter has GPS that works in cities. We've solved the urban canyon problem. Caltrans actually wasn't quite sure about that, so the California Department of Transport tested us in San Francisco. Show a drive down Market Street there. The red is what GPS normally does in an urban canyon. That's what they tested us against. The blue is Skymeter. But that's only a little part of what we do. We offer financial grade GPS, and I can get into that with anyone who's interested. But we have GPS which is good enough to enable a financial transaction. We also offer a lot of value as a partner, very experienced team, which I can get into again with those who are interested. If you want to think what kind of business the Skymeter is, I'll give you two comparable firms. Technical architecture, what we do, we're very similar to RIM's BlackBerry. Business model-wise, we're very similar to Visa. And I know that's a challenging example for some people to look at, but what we do is we enable financial transactions. We hold the data to prove that a financial transaction took place. Just like Visa, we do it for multiple types of transactions: roads, parking, insurance, emissions. And just like Visa, who enable multiple banks, we enable multiple partners to deliver the services. It's actually only a part of the picture. Cisco Korea actually has done work with us in Seoul, and they really have a vision of having a whole network and managing the road network the way you manage the electricity network, with smart meters in every vehicle. They refer to Skymeter as the mobility node in the vehicle, doing pricing applications, but also enabling other people's location-based services and information applications. So one way to think of Skymeter is as the enabling infrastructure. This is really an infrastructure investment of the infrastructure which is going to enable mobility, moving people around in a city. What have we done so far? Skymeter has raised $4 million so far, and we've really just completed the development phase right now. We have technology which has been validated by Cisco Korea, by California Department of Transport, and a number of others. we're moving right now into the commercialization phase. We have a lot of interest from the business development work we've already done. We have a number of immediate customers who we can serve in the next 3 to 6 months in parking, airport security, a number of applications there. So that's one half of what we do. The other half, which is the larger half, is we've got 4 or 5 customers who are ready to roll $50 million a year contracts, which would come out in 15 to 18 months, based on them being satisfied with what we demonstrate to them in November of this year. Doing a total raise of $15 million. First piece is $7 million to serve the customers there. The remainder to roll out the business to further applications and other customers beyond. Thank you.